Greetings and welcome to the Reparenting Daily podcast. In this podcast, we'll dive deep into reparenting, exploring all of the tools and resources that you'll need to help you along your journey. This podcast is divided into 3 sections. The first is a daily reading. The second is a discussion of the reading followed by suggested journal prompts. And the last section is a peaceful meditation for closing. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from whenever and wherever you're joining us today. I'm so glad that you're here as we continue on this journey of self-expansion and growth. If this is your first time, welcome. Before we dive in, a quick reminder. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Your support here helps spread the word and grow this community of self-reparenting. Now for a few updates. First, I'm excited to introduce our Patreon community, where for a small monthly fee, you can join us for 3 weekly reparenting support meetings. Sundays, we have a guided meditation for emotional grounding. On Tuesdays, we have a book club discussion for deeper discussions and growth. And on Thursdays, we have open topic conversations for real-time support on any topics that may come up. You can find all of the details about what's included in this community by going to the Reparenting Daily website and checking out the community tab. In addition, we now have a WhatsApp support group, a global network of fellow travelers available anytime you need encouragement, guidance, or a simple connection. This is just one of the many ways we're building a strong, supportive space for your reparenting journey. The next announcement is that I've just released my first few books. The first is the Reparenting Daily Journal, a structured 365-day guide to help you work through reparenting day by day. Starting in 2025, each month focuses on a key theme with weekly sub-themes. The Reparenting Daily podcast episodes align with the journal, making it an interactive and immersive experience to help you stay focused and ensure real progress this year. Now for the next announcement, I'm thrilled to introduce Fairy Tales for Reparenting Daily, a collection of 3 books inspired by Jungian analysis, mythology, philosophy, psychology, and most importantly, the work of Marie-Louise von Franz. These short, simple stories are designed to help you reconnect with your inner child and experience healing through storytelling. What makes these books unique? Well, at the end of each story, there's a deep dive analysis exploring its themes, explored by journal prompts to help you reflect on how these lessons relate to your personal journey. All of these books are now available on Amazon, so go ahead and take a look and support this project. Reparenting is a journey of growth, iterative change, and continuous improvement. Much like nurturing the bonsai tree, it requires patience, care, consistency, and attention. Thanks for being here and supporting this work, and for committing on your journey of self-expansion. Now, without further ado, let's dive into today's practice. Today's reading is again from the I Ching. We're going to read Hexagram 50, the Caldron. We are in April, and the theme is developing structure and discipline. We're in week 4, which is April 22nd until the 30th. And the theme for this week is holding yourself accountable. Just turn the light. Yes, that's much better. Okay. The I Ching, the Cauldron. The hexagram Ting concerns the nourishment and guidance one must have in order to fully succeed. While the culture around us often encourages us to take charge and make aggressive demands on life, the I Ching offers far wiser counsel. Here we are encouraged to give up on the incessant demands of our ego, to deepen our humility and acceptance, and to listen carefully to the instructions of the sage. The image of the cauldron concerns your inner thoughts. Whatever you hold in the cauldron of your mind is your offering to the higher power. The quality of assistance you can receive from the universe is governed by the quality of your offering. If you constantly indulge in concerns of the ego, fears, desires, strategies to control, harshness towards others, you repel the power, the higher power, and block your own nourishment. If, On the other hand, you consciously let go of your resistance of life and hold quiet and correct thoughts. You become receptive to the creative, and your continual nourishment is assured. Ting comes to suggest that when the wisest things that you can do now is to still your ego and conscientiously enter into the conversation with a sage. To influence others or to achieve a proper goal, follow the same path. By cultivating humility and acceptance, purifying your inner thoughts, and concentrating on that which is good and innocent and true, you summon the power of the creative and meet with good fortune in the outer worlds. As we go into the lines, the first line, turn the cauldron of yourself upside down and pour out what is inferior. By purifying yourself of bad habits and attitudes, now make you possible outstanding achievements. Second line, others may envy and seek to test the superior person. Concentrate on remaining innocent and correct, and you will not be harmed. Third line, the superior person is always recognized in due time. If you do not have the influence you would like, consider whether you may be blocked by some assertion of the ego. Fourth line, a position of influence is a position of responsibility. Neglecting your character now invites a humiliation. Fifth line, one who remains modest and open and who retreats from what is inferior whenever it appears will have help in times of difficulty. And the sixth line, counsel others as the sage counsels you, through making an example of correctness, through quiet perseverance, and through gentleness. Thank you, and that's a reading for today. Today's reading was from the I Ching hexagram 50, the Caldron, Ding. It's a profound and transformative message that fits beautifully with this week's theme of holding yourself accountable. Hexagram 50 speaks of nourishment, spiritual refinement, and the preparation of something sacred within. The cauldron symbolizes a vessel that holds the ingredients of your life, your experiences, your efforts, your intentions, and transforms them through steady heat into something nourishing and powerful. Accountability here is about tending to the cauldron of your inner life with care and discipline. It's about being responsible for what you are cooking inside yourself, your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, and your dreams. You are both the chef and the guardian of what you offer to yourself and the world. In the context of reparenting, hexagram 50 teaches you that you are responsible for your inner nourishment now. Although many of us were not fed emotionally or spiritually when we needed it most, we may have been neglected, criticized, or left empty. The cauldron invites you to change that narrative by becoming the one who watches over the fire, chooses the right ingredients, and makes sure your inner life is enriched with integrity, love, and purpose. Holding yourself accountable here means no longer abandoning your needs, your growth, or your sacred potential. It means taking pride in who you are becoming, and slowly and carefully, one nourishing act at a time. As we go to the journal prompts today, number 1, what ingredients am I currently putting into the cauldron of my life? Are they nourishing, toxic, or neglected? Number 2, how can I more actively and lovingly take responsibility for the energy, thoughts, and actions I'm cultivating within myself? And number 3, if I were to reparent myself through the image of the cauldron, what would I feed my mind, heart and spirit every day to grow stronger and more whole. That's it for today. As always, thanks so much for being here. Take care of yourself, and please do be well. Welcome back. Welcome back. Now, this is the third and final section of the daily podcast. This is your silent meditation. Please go ahead and find a space where you can be comfortable and undisturbed, where you can relax and spend some time with yourself for this 10-minute silent meditation. You can choose to be sitting, standing, lying down, or in whatever position makes you comfortable today. Take a moment to simply be with yourself. Focus on your breath and gently connect with each part of your body. If thoughts arise, don't let them overwhelm you. Just observe them without attachment. Imagine them as leaves drifting down atop a river, passing by without needing your engagement. Stay present, grounded, and open to this moment, no matter what time you are listening and practicing this meditation. Namaste.